Customers receive a lot of marketing messages every day. Emails, texts, social media posts, promotions. Most of them are ignored, not because customers are not interested, but because the message does not feel relevant. Welcome back to Table Talk with CafeFuel. I'm your host, Brian Devine, and today we're breaking down how restaurants can use personalization to deliver more relevant marketing and improve results, and how AI helps make that possible at scale. Let's start with a simple idea. Personalization means tailoring your message based on who the customer is, not sending the same message to everyone, but adjusting your communication based on behavior, preferences, and activity. For example, a customer who visits frequently should receive a different message than someone who has not visited in a while. A customer who orders family meals should receive different promotions than someone who orders individual items. And a customer who prefers lunch may respond differently than someone who visits for dinner. When marketing reflects these differences, it becomes more effective because it feels more relevant. But many restaurants still rely on generic marketing. One message sent to everyone, one promotion for the entire audience. And while this is easier, it often leads to lower engagement. Customers ignore messages that do not apply to them, and over time, this reduces the effectiveness of your marketing. This is where personalization makes a difference. Instead of broad communication, you create targeted messaging. Messages that align with what customers actually want. And this is where AI becomes useful. AI helps restaurants use customer data to personalize marketing without adding more manual work. First, AI uses customer data such as order history, visit frequency, and engagement behavior. This information helps identify patterns. For example, which items customers prefer when they typically visit, and how they respond to previous promotions. Second, AI enables dynamic messaging. Instead of writing multiple campaigns manually, the system can adjust messaging based on customer profiles. Third, AI supports automation. Personalized messages can be sent automatically based on triggers. For example, a reminder for a customer who has not visited recently, or a promotion based on past orders. Fourth, AI helps with timing. Messages can be sent when customers are most likely to engage, not randomly, but based on behavior. And finally, AI learns over time. As more data is collected, the system improves, messages become more relevant, results become more consistent. Now let's look at some practical personalization strategies. One approach is behavior-based offers. If a customer frequently orders a specific item, promotions can highlight similar items or upgrades. Another approach is visit frequency messaging. New customers may receive a welcome message. Active customers receive updates. Inactive customers receive reminders. Time-based personalization is also effective, sending lunch promotions before midday or dinner offers in the late afternoon. Location-based messaging can also be useful. For example, targeting customers who are nearby with relevant offers. And milestone messaging helps reinforce loyalty, recognizing repeat visits or rewarding customer activity. These strategies are simple, but they become more effective when applied consistently. So how do you build a personalization system? Start with segmentation. Group your customers into a few basic categories, then match messages to each group. What does each segment need to hear? Use AI to support message creation and timing, and test your campaigns. See what works, adjust what does not, and expand gradually. The goal is not complexity, it is consistency. There are also a few mistakes to avoid. One is overcomplicating personalization. You do not need dozens of segments to see results. Another is using data without a clear plan. Data is only useful when it leads to action. Sending too many messages is another issue. More messages do not always mean better results. And finally, do not forget the human element. Messages should still feel natural and aligned with your brand. So let's recap. Personalization helps restaurants improve marketing by making messages more relevant. Instead of broad communication, you create targeted messaging based on customer behavior. AI makes this process easier by organizing data, supporting automation, and improving timing and messaging. And with a simple system, personalization becomes a consistent part of your marketing strategy. Here are your 3 action steps. Step 1, Identify one way your restaurant can personalize messaging based on customer behavior. Step 2. Adjust one campaign to be more targeted instead of generic. Step 3. Download CafeFuel's free restaurant social media AI starter kit at https://cafefuel.rocks social kit to access tools and templates that support personalized marketing systems. Customers are more likely to respond when the message feels relevant, and relevance is what drives results. Thanks for tuning into Table Talk with CafeFuel. I'm Brian Devine, and until next time, stay consistent, stay strategic, and keep improving how you connect with your customers.